bringing you the latest from Utah State University's Uinta Basin Regional Campus. This is Aggie Update. Now, here's your host, Bob Petersen.
Thanks for joining us today on Aggie Update. A few Aggie announcements. Number one, our scholarship deadline. Students are coming up May 1st for fall and spring semesters next year. We recently just covered our summer allotments of money for summer semester. Now it's May 1st, so students who are wishing to begin or continue, they're getting used to that May 1st deadline for fall and spring semesters of next year. Wonderful scholarship opportunities, donor scholarships, as well as academic scholarships, probably the best scholarships in the state if you're attending a university. Also, registration for summer and fall. Those dates, summer begins April 8th, as well as fall beginning April 16th. So one can register for both semesters in a relatively short period of time. And it's best that you probably register soon so you can avoid some long lines and get into those classes that sometimes are hard to get into. Graduation coming up April 27th. This year it's going to be held at the Vernal Middle School at 4 p.m. That's a Saturday, April 27th. Most of the time we rotate those back and forth between Roosevelt and Vernal. And make sure you attend the barbecue at 5:30 p.m. afterwards at the Colton Pavilion. This is a great opportunity for families as they're celebrating their graduate success to come celebrate and have lunch on us. It makes it easy. Candidates for graduation are still asked to contact Connie Johnson in our Vernal office. You can reach her at 435-722-2294 to make sure all the appropriate paperwork is done for graduation. Lastly, the Summer Research Institute. This is a brand new program designed for 5 area students, whether they be high school students or college freshmen and sophomores, to take part in research work at the Bingham Research Building through the summer. This is going to be paid internships. They'll actually qualify. There'll be 5 people who will qualify. They'll be accepted. Students need to apply at uintabasin.usu.edu. And this is a wonderful opportunity for younger students to work side by side with some of our local scientists right here in the university. So if you're science oriented, go to our website, fill out the application. It needs to be turned in by April 26th, I believe, and get ready for a wonderful summer experience, paid internship, working right here at the Bingham Laboratories. That's it for Aggie announcements. Joining me this week is Stephanie Petersen, Academic Advisor, Marketer, and Recruiter. That's a big title for you, Stephanie.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. Welcome to VTV and the Aggie Update program.
Thank you.
Stephanie is the newest employee at USU here in the Uinta Basin. So happy to have her on the set today. And I get the opportunity, the privilege to work with Stephanie a lot because she is becoming like the face and voice of Duchesne County side for Uinta Basin.
That's right. You kind of are handling Uinta County, and I'm going to take over a little bit more of Duchesne County.
And we'll be doing a lot of things together, but let's have them listen to you and who's Stephanie Petersen? Where are you from, and what landed you this job here in the Uinta Basin?
Well, I was born and raised in Salt Lake County. I come from South Jordan, Utah. Good place. I went to Bingham High School. Great school, lots of athletic events. So that's where I grew up, and then after I graduated high school, I traveled up to Utah State, our main campus in Logan, got my associates there, and then I decided to transfer down to Southern Utah University, and I finished up with my bachelor's in public relations and advertising there.
Number one, you were an Aggie.
Proud to be an Aggie.
Proud to be an Aggie. Well, let's talk about your SUU experience. That's a beautiful community down there.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
And you had some great experiences at SUU that I think helped you ready yourself for this type of position.
So when I decided to transfer down to Southern Utah, I accepted a position as a presidential ambassador, is what it's called. So our main focus was to recruit students. Like I said, I was a transfer student, so I primarily recruited other transfer students. So we did a lot of going out and visiting different high schools and junior and community colleges, just spreading the word about the university, telling them about our programs. We also did a lot of hosting student events on campus, so leadership events, camps, different workshops. We got to be involved in all of that, so I learned a lot from there. After that, I kind of got a taste of recruitment and really, really liked it. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about the whole college student life thing. So then I joined on as a student orientation leader is what they called it. And so then I learned a lot about how to help students transition from high school into the college scene, because it is a big change.
Yeah.
And even if you haven't been in school for a really long time, that transition is even harder. So I learned a lot about helping students with that hard time.
Well, I think we're going to make use of, I mean, look at Stephanie and her youthfulness, and we're going to make use of her a lot of the area high schools, because I think with your experience you've had with a lot of the area high school students, especially down south,
Yeah.
but you'll have that experience here and talking to them about the advantages of higher education, really.
Yeah, there's so many.
Of higher education, but then secondly, to maybe stick around and attend at USU here in the Uinta Basin.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Because I think what a lot of people here in the Basin don't realize is that you are getting the same exact education that you would be getting if you were traveling up to Logan.
Yeah.
You're just getting it at a much cheaper cost
Yeah.
and with people that you've known your entire life. So it's an easier setting for a lot of people.
And we repeat that time and time again, but it's a message we have to continually sell, is that this is a university. This is Utah
Yeah.
State University.
Same professors,
And
everything.
some have asked me, well, I think I'm going to go to Logan so I can get my degree from Logan. I said, well, you can stay here and get the same degree that Logan
Yeah.
offers here.
You still get that prestigiousness.
So you're going to be very helpful when we approach a lot of high school students, where you can relate to them a little bit more than us older guys. Right.
Well, I hope so.
So how has the move been? You know, there was obviously there was a draw coming out here. A little bit of a draw that brought you out here to Utah. Do you want to elaborate, or do you want to hold that for another discussion?
Well, kind of put me in a corner here. Came out here because of a boyfriend
There
who's
you
from
go.
here, of course. These Basin boys are good recruiters for us girls. So I came out here. The Basin has been treating me well.
Good. Good.
It's only been a little bit over a month, so I'm definitely still adjusting from the city life, but the more time I spend here, the more I like it, so it's a good place to be.
And I hate to put you on the spot, but there's a lot of time that happens a lot, where, you know, I brought my wife out here, brought her back home, and,
Yeah.
and you happen to follow someone else, so it's good to make your acquaintance. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk more to Stephanie about what her job entails here at USU in the Basin. We'll be right back.
My name is Mike Christiansen. I currently teach organic chemistry here.
My name is Shirlene Law. I am a lecturer here at Utah State University, Uinta Basin in Family, Consumer, and Human Development.
My name is Rich Etchberger. I'm the wildlife science professor here at the Uinta Basin.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Cuch. I'm a lecturer, advisor, and director for the Secondary Teacher Education Program.
Welcome back to Aggie Update. We're here with Stephanie Petersen, our newest family member, if you will, of Utah State University, Uinta Basin. And I've got to clarify something. No nepotism going on here, okay? Stephanie last name is E-N, I'm O-N. But I reminded her, though, that 2 or 3 generations ago, my side had an E-N. And so it could
Somewhere
be
along
distant.
the line, yes.
But it's
I think
kind
a lot
of
of
cool.
people think that we are related. I've gotten that a couple times.
But that's okay. I'm happy to be associated with Stephanie
Right.
as a relative, right? So.
Part of the Aggie family.
That's right. There you go. Stephanie, you're new on the job. It's just been a matter of weeks.
Yes.
And what really your first kind of professional job outside of your college experience?
Yes.
I mean, you've had some internships and you've done some work with some companies, but this is the job that I know. It was really fun on the interview when we asked about why you applied for this job and what, and you said something to the effect like, I want to do what Bob does.
Yes.
I want his job. I kind
I
of felt
do.
threatened by that
Gunning
for a
for
little
it.
while. But that really impressed me that you want to be kind of a salesperson for USU and its product, its degrees, and you want to be a spokesperson for USU.
Right.
And an advocate for higher education.
Definitely. Like you said, after I graduated college, I did a couple of different PR internships for the Red Cross. I did physical therapy, a couple of different entities, and that kind of reaffirmed where my heart is, not to sound cliche, but I have so much more of a passion for promoting higher ed than I do those other things. So it's good to be back here where I actually am believing in what I'm promoting.
So you have a wonderful facility in Roosevelt you're working out of. You've been able to, part of what Stephanie does is we've left out the advising part where you're advising a lot of students. How's that gone?
It's going good. I've met with quite a few students already. And that's actually been one of my favorite parts about the job so far, actually, is because you see these students who are either just starting their education or they're coming back after 10, 15 years, and you can just see that they're excited. Like, I've been wanting to do this for so long, and then they leave with a big smile on their face. And so that's been a really fun part of the job, that I can help them get to that point.
Has it surprised you, being from the Wasatch Front, coming here to rural Utah, northeastern Utah? We're growing by leaps and bounds, I think one would say. For the 10, 12 years I've been back, we've grown immensely. But has it surprised you with the opportunities that are really available here in the basin? 20-something
So
degrees, 20-plus
that
faculty
you can start
members.
and finish here. And scholarship opportunities, and what did you mention earlier in your announcements? The Research Institute.
Yeah, and you know what? Thanks for bringing that up, because this is one of those areas where, because of our outstanding faculty members, we're able to put on this Research Institute, designed for seniors in high school who are graduating, as well as sophomores, freshmen and sophomores in college. So here's an opportunity for 5 lucky candidates to work side by side with some of our scientists right here in the laboratories at the Bingham Building, getting paid for it during the summer. Now, you don't find that very often in small sized towns.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I keep telling people about USU, is that when you leave here, you're not leaving just with a degree, you're leaving with a resume. And that's pretty awesome that you can get that here in the Basin. You don't need to leave to go get it. This is a huge resume builder, and there's tons of opportunities like that.
So, by the way, if you're interested, go to our website. There's a banner announcing it, and the application's right there, and turn it in by the end of April. So we wanted to put that plug in. So opportunities like this, the research conference coming up, April 12th, may have passed by the time people are seeing this, but what another outstanding venue for people to come learn about the research that's taking place right in their own backyard.
Exactly.
So, you're looking forward to working with local high schools. I know we visited Duchesne, Altamont. We've yet to be to Tabiona. We need to take you to Tabiona.
I know. Kind of left them out, but we'll be there soon.
And Stephanie's going to be making regular appearances at those high schools talking to students, and so
we just want to make the students feel comfortable in coming to USU. If you guys have questions about classes, anything, I want to be that person that makes you feel comfortable coming into campus. So feel free to come on by.
So your favorite pastime, what do you like to do? Besides be with Brady, what are other things you like to do?
I'm a big summer person. I don't get out much in the winter time, so the cold winters will be hard here.
You might be inside for a while.
Yeah, but during the summer months, I like to be outdoors, boating, camping, hiking, and Brady's family is big outdoors people, so
this is what we
I'll
do
fit
well.
in okay.
We do well. And that's another reason students are very fortunate attending here, because they have such wonderful outside experiences to take in. You know, fishing, hunting,
Yeah, you don't want to leave
hiking, biking,
Exactly.
all those things.
Yep.
So,
Need to take advantage of that
Used
and
to-
get an education.
used to tease my cousins out in Salt Lake that there was so much more to do out here, but they'd say, no, there's so much to do out in Salt Lake, and there's things to do wherever you're
You
at.
have everything here that you need.
Any message you'd like to pass on in the closing minute for students who are looking forward to meeting with you and how they can prepare themselves for this education?
I think I just want to let people know that if you're thinking about college and you've thought that maybe it's not an option for you, I just want everybody to know that it can be an option for you. Come in, ask questions, because if you don't think you're academically prepared, or maybe you don't have the money, or you've been out of school for a really long time, that's not necessarily the case. College can be for you. So just come on by and ask us.
Come in and meet Stephanie Petersen, our new academic advisor and recruiter and marketer, and she does it all at the Roosevelt campus, and you can learn more information about her on our website. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
That's it for Aggie Update. For more information on all of USU's programs and Stephanie Petersen, hit our website at uintabasin.usu.edu. We'll see you next time.
I am Stephanie Petersen, and I'm an Aggie.